Alright everyone, got one too many Jeeps around here. Actually I should say one too many vehicles in general. So this puppy is going to be going for sale here. I'm going to go through from top to bottom, not going to hide anything. It's mechanically sound and safe. It's got a couple of quirks on the body side, but I'm going to go through everything and show you what's up. So first we'll do a walk around. I have a brand new set of fog lights I'll be including. Well, I shouldn't say brand new, but they're in better condition. As you can see, that one's broken. I'll be including a set of those off of another one of my Jeeps with this one. Comes with tow hooks. Tabs are good until January. Does have hood rust a little bit here. It's lived in Minnesota its whole life, so kind of to be expected. It's a 98 Grand Cherokee Limited. So it's 19 years old now. Got the roof rack. The quarter fenders and the doors are all in pretty good shape, minus the rear ones here. You can see some rust coming through there. Does have a receiver hitch, but it does not have factory hitch wiring. It had one of those U-Haul harnesses in it, which was all corroded, so I removed that. If you wanted to use this for towing, you simply buy another U-Haul harness. It just plugs in back here into the tail light harness. Not a big deal. Left rear quarter fender is rusted through. Again, doors and windows, good shape. Front quarter fender is in decent shape. These tires have less than 2,000 miles on them. And I believe they're one or two sizes over stock. These are the Hankook Dynapro ATMs. You can see very good tread on them still. The lower rockers are really the only thing that are rusted out on this thing. But it is structurally safe. These things are literally just for show. You can get under here and see the actual subframe is actually in very good shape. It's not rusted through anywhere. It's got a rubberized coating on it, which must have helped. We have factory transfer case skid plate. But the frame, you know, the unibody is in good shape. While I'm down here, I'll just show you the muffler has a couple of little rust holes in it, so the exhaust sounds a little goofy, but it's not ridiculously loud. And again, the rockers on this side. But once again, this has nothing to do with structure at all. In fact, most people in the Jeep community cut these out with a grinder and just weld in some rock sliders for off-roading. So this literally has no structural value to it at all, as long as the unibody is good, which, as you can see, it is. No major tranny leaks or anything of that sort. Just put newer steering stabilizer on it. Probably can't see it because the skid plate's in the way. There it is. Got a brand new drag link assembly and just changed the front diff oil. So tomorrow I'm going to be bringing this thing to get a wash, vacuum it out, and get an alignment done. So it'll be all ready to go. We'll go over to the back here. Just put brand new the two struts for the lift gate and for the window glass, which was $100 just in struts, if you can believe that. We'll be coming with this full-size Wrangler Goodyear spare tire. Still has decent tread on it. Back here, the only thing really missing is this little filler panel, which not a big deal. You can probably find one at the junkyard for a couple bucks. I got the seats folded down currently. It is missing the little rod bolt that comes out here to hold the spare tire, so that's why it's just sitting there. Brand new winter wiper blades. All the doors work. The driver's side one does have a little bit of hinge bushing play. Nothing that's going to cause any issues though. One of the quirks, again, like I was talking about, is on the rear doors. When you open them, you have to kind of push in on the door and then out. But they do open. Door panels are in half decent shape. It does have the Infinity Gold factory sound system. So you can see the factory amp right there. Roof liner isn't perfect, but it's not sagging or anything. It does have a moonroof. It does work. Also thought I'd show you the roof. Actually very clean. There's a little bit of rust here on the sides, but it's just surface rust. It's not actually rusted through or anything. It's just on the edges here. No rust around the sunroof at all. We're back there. Factory tint. It's a little slow, but it works. I think, if I remember correctly, yeah, it just has a little pop-up option as well. So there you have it. Like I said, too many Jeeps. Only reason I'm getting rid of it. I'm actually going to be removing the fog lights from this one because they're in good shape and they both work. And I'll be including those fog lights with the Jeep here I'm selling since the one is broken. And I believe I have a spare key and fob as well. Clean title, by the way. Just show you here. All of the windows do work. So the driver's side mirror is a auto dimming mirror. I think it's somehow malfunctioned though, because it's always got this kind of brown tint to it. You can still see out of it. It's not a big deal. It's just a little bit darker. Does have some rust along the bottom of the hatch here. Interior panel present. Little rust stain there. Again, this is driver's rear. Locks work from both sides. Don't know why it has Chevy floor mats in it. Been in there since I got it. I've had this for about 2 years now. I drove it all last winter. Didn't have any issues with it. Dash is not cracked or anything. Driver's and passenger seat both have the typical leather wear to them, although they are not ripped or cracked anywhere. I guess you could call this a minor cracking, but it's not cracked through, it's just the color fade. The backs are actually in pretty good shape. As you can see, the rear seats are in pretty darn good shape. Power driver's seat. Power mirrors, got the memory. One of the quirks with this thing is, I'm not sure why, but when you use the key fob to lock it, for some reason the seat and the power mirrors default to a factory position or something like that, so the mirrors aim down and the seat comes forward. So I usually lock it with just the lock button, and then I use the key in the door to unlock it. 162,000 on it, hardly anything. Radio does work.
Your markups with all the money you save.
AC worked in the summer. It's a little cold right now, you don't really need it. Should still work. Has the auto climate control. Haven't started this thing in about a week, so you'll hear the first start up now. It does have power outlet, which does work. Same with cigarette outlet. Four-wheel drive also works. Heated seats do work. The rear sprayer works, but the wiper does not. Not sure what there. I don't know if the motor went out or what. Defrost and overdrive for the tranny work. Cruise control works. You just kind of have to push the on button a little hard. I can demonstrate that quick here. So first start up. ABS light is on. I scanned it and it was something with the ABS module. Not really worth fixing on a vehicle this age and value. It's even got almost a half a tank of gas in it. Good oil pressure. Let's see if I can get that cruise. There we go. Charges well, 14 volts. I'll get out so you can hear that exhaust I was talking about. Nothing horrible, but so once you put your foot on the brake or put it in drive or something like that, it'll start telling you that the taillights are out. I'm not sure why it says that. They work just fine. I'll show you. I'll turn all the lights on here. Just went through and replaced all the lights that did not work. Come on. Focus. There we go. Blinker, tail. Reverse works. License plate lights work. Those high mount brake lights do work. Blinkers and headlights. You can hear the AC compressor just kicked in actually, so AC must still work. It does have an auto headlight setting. Fog light button, wipers all work. Steering wheel has a little bit of play to it. That's just the steering gearbox has a little bit of play. The front end is all tight. Like I said, just replaced a lot of parts up there. Going to begin alignment tomorrow. Got a brand new battery in here. That was $100 bucks. Just replaced that tensioner. Or sorry, not that one. I replaced the idler pulley. The belt's in good shape. Transmission service was recently done about 1,000 miles ago. Not sure if you can see, but the water pump was replaced a year ago. Same with the fuel pump. 1,000 miles on this oil change, so you're still good for a while. It really doesn't leak or burn that much. I don't think it burns any at all, it just leaks a little bit. Valve cover gaskets are leaking a little bit, so there's a small trail that runs down the engine and it drips off the bottom. Not sure if you can see it. A little bit wet right there. It goes through maybe a quart give or take between oil changes, which isn't too bad. Valve cover gaskets are fairly cheap, so it's not a big deal. Brand new air filter. Interior lights do work. Has the overhead here. Gives you temp, distance to empty, odometer, mileage. As you can see, it warms up fairly quickly, which is nice in the winter time. It does have good heat. We're gonna go for a little drive here just to show you how everything works. There's no weird noises or anything. Got transfer case neutral and low. Definitely works. So here I am doing 40. No vibrations, no weird noises or anything. Oil pressure's good, not overheating. Getting 22 to the gallon doing 40. This Jeep does have the 3.73 axle ratio, so if you do need to do any towing, it does have decent get up and go as well. And you can see the steering wheel's crooked, so definitely going to be getting alignment before it goes bye-bye. Again, this has the 5.2 liter V8, aka the 318 Magnum, which for those of you that don't know, great engine. You can get, even with it being all-wheel drive, you can get in the 17 to 20 mpgs neighborhood on the highway. One of the final quirks here, once you shut the hood, you just lift up on it just a tad. If you don't lift up on it, then next time you go to try to pop the hood, then it won't pop. Nothing huge. So pretty much all I can think of. Again, it's got some cosmetic issues, but I mean, what can you expect from a 19-year-old Minnesotan vehicle? You know, mechanically it's all sound and safe. Like I said, got brand new wipers, brand new hatch struts, brand new battery. Gonna be getting an alignment, pretty much new tires. I mean, honestly, you could buy this thing and part it out and make more than your money back. So just trying to get rid of it. Too many vehicles. Let me know if you're interested.